This list dives into 10 underrated gems with endings that will truly stay with you. From heartwarming journeys to thought-provoking explorations, these hidden gems offer unique and unforgettable experiences. These anime might not always get the spotlight, but their endings are unforgettable. Number 1 is A Place Further Than the Universe, also known as Sora Yori Motui Basho. Its studio is Madhouse, and it has a rating of 8.7 out of 10 on my anime list. This is a heartfelt story about 4 high school girls who each have personal reasons for embarking on an incredible journey to Antarctica. They don't start out as close friends, but their shared adventure brings them together in the most beautiful way. The show captures the excitement of taking risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, and finding meaning in life. The ending? Pure magic. It wraps up their journey so well, leaving you with tears of joy and a heart full of inspiration. It's like seeing a dream come true while realizing how much the characters have grown. Number 2 is Haibane Renmei. Its studio is Radix, and it has a rating of 8.5 out of 10 on my anime list. This anime feels like a quiet, meditative experience. It's about winged beings called Haibane, who live in a mysterious walled town. The show has a calm, almost spiritual vibe as it explores themes of redemption, forgiveness, and self-acceptance. It doesn't spoon-feed answers, leaving much up to interpretation, but that's what makes it so special. The ending is peaceful and thought-provoking. It feels like closure not just for the characters, but for you as a viewer, like a gentle goodbye. Number 3 is Mushishi. Its studio is Artland, and it has a rating of 8.7 out of 10 on my anime list. This is less a story and more an experience. It follows Ginkgo, a wandering mushishi who studies and helps creatures called mushi that exist on the edge of human perception. Each episode feels like its own self-contained tale, beautifully blending folklore and philosophy. The pacing is slow and soothing, like a warm cup of tea on a rainy day. The ending is open-ended but fitting. It leaves you reflecting on the connection between humans, nature, and the mysteries of life. Number 4 is Made in Abyss. Its studio is Kinema Citrus, and rating is 8.3 out of 10 on my anime list. This one is an emotional roller coaster. It starts off feeling like a whimsical adventure as Riko and her robotic companion Reg explore the dangerous abyss to find her mother. But don't let the cute art style fool you. This anime is intense, with moments of heartbreak and horror. The deeper they go, the more the stakes rise. The ending of the first season is devastating but hopeful. It leaves you with so many emotions, and you can't help but think about it long after watching. Number 5 is Konosuba God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. Its studio is Studio Dean, and rating is 7.9 out of 10 on my anime list. This anime is pure comedic gold. It's about Kazuma, a guy who dies a ridiculous death and is sent to a fantasy world where he teams up with a hilariously dysfunctional group. A useless goddess, an explosion-obsessed mage, and a masochistic knight. The ending is surprisingly touching, showing how much the characters have bonded despite their antics. You'll laugh a lot, but you'll also feel a warm sense of connection with these oddballs by the end. Number 6 is The Tatami Galaxy. Studio is Madhouse, and rating is 8.4 out of 10 on my anime list. This is one of those shows that makes you sit back and think about life. It follows a college student stuck in a cycle of regret as he tries to live the perfect campus life. Each episode shows a different version of his choices, and it's mind-blowing how it all comes together. The ending ties everything up in such a brilliant way, it's like an epiphany. You'll finish this anime questioning your own choices and maybe even feeling inspired to live more boldly. Number 7 is Bloom Into You. Its studio is Troika, and rating is 8.1 out of 10 on my anime list. This is a beautiful and realistic story about 2 high school girls, Yu and Tuko, who are exploring their feelings and learning what love means to them. It's slow-paced and focuses more on emotional depth than dramatic twists, which makes it feel so genuine. The ending is bittersweet. It doesn't tie everything up perfectly, but that's what makes it feel real. It leaves you hopeful for their future, and it's one of the most tender portrayals of a relationship you'll see. Number 8 is March Comes In Like a Lion, also known as Three Gatsu no Lion. Its studio is Shaft, and it has a rating of 8.8 out of 10 on my anime list. This anime is about Rei, a professional shogi player who's dealing with deep loneliness and depression. It's incredibly emotional, showing his struggles while also celebrating the warmth of human connection. The Kawamoto sisters, who become like a family to Rei, are some of the most heartwarming characters ever. The ending is so hopeful. It's about finding light even in the darkest moments of life. You'll feel a mix of emotions, but ultimately come away with a sense of peace and healing. Number 9 is Devilman Crybaby. Its studio is Science Saru, and it has a rating of 8.2 out of 10 on my anime list. This one is wild, dark, and not for the faint of heart. It tells the story of Akira, who becomes a devilman to fight demons while retaining his humanity. The show is raw, emotional, and unapologetically tragic. The ending is absolutely jaw-dropping, shocking, and heartbreaking in a way that stays with you long after it's over. It's a story about love, loss, and the darker side of humanity, and it doesn't pull any punches. Number 10 is Banana Fish. Its studio is MAPPA, and it has a rating of 8.7 out of 10 on my anime list. Banana Fish is an intense drama about Ash Lynx, a gang leader caught in a dangerous conspiracy involving a mysterious drug. It's full of action, but at its heart, it's a story about love and friendship, especially between Ash and Eiji. The ending is heartbreaking, but also incredibly moving. It shows the strength of their bond and how love can transcend even the most tragic circumstances. It's the kind of ending that leaves you in tears, but also feeling grateful for the journey.